It's Flippin Friday. Let's get through and see what sold for me this past week on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. Hey guys, my name is Heather. If you're a previous subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for checking me out. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, ThredUp, The RealReal, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram. Anywhere you can sell things, I am doing it. I guess not anywhere, but a lot of places. I'm a homeschool mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan. They are 15 and 13. I'm a volleyball coach, I'm a volleyball player, and I love Disney. So we are going to get into this. If I look tired, it's because I am. I just got woke up by my dog barking and I have a horrible headache. But I'm trying to just get this made this morning before I have to go do anything. And hopefully I can get it put out soon. So we're going to start with Facebook Marketplace. My sales have been pretty normal on there. I'm averaging like 7 to 8 a month. I mean, not a month, a week. So it's still a good addition to the other platforms that I do. And it's really easy to list on. The first thing I sold were these American Eagle Midi distressed shorts. These sold for my full asking price of $20. So you can put on where you accept offers. But even if you say that you're not accepting offers, people will message you and ask you if you'll sell it for cheaper anyway, so whatever. But they bought these for the full price. And I also do have buyers pay shipping on Marketplace. Next was a pink Victoria's Secret maroon pullover sweater. It had just the pink written across the front. This got tons of attention on Marketplace. It's kind of nice because it'll show you how many views you have and how many saves you have. And if you have this like Facebook Marketplace assistant turned on, after a while it'll say your item got this many views and this many saves. Do you want to lower it? And so you can push yes, no. So I had it at 20, I lowered it to 18, and right when I did, someone had bought it. I think it had 7 views, so that's kind of like likes on Poshmark. Next was a Can black high-rise distressed skinny jeans. These I only had for maybe a week or two, so they sold pretty quickly for $20. That was my full asking price on Marketplace. And then I sold this Torrid gray lace inset casual maxi skirt for $20. This was listed and bought within a couple of hours. So that was a really great sale. This next shirt was a Harley Davidson black red motorcycle riding bling t-shirt. It was in a size extra large. Actually, the lady had messaged me. I measured it and I assumed it was an extra large, but the size tag was cut out. She, sorry. She asked me if she could have it for 15. Since I wasn't sure of the size, but I had just listed it and I wasn't ready to let go of it that much cheaper yet. And so I just told her that I put in measurements and it looks like it measures like an extra large compared to other shirts of this brand. And so then she said, okay, thank you. And she went ahead and bought it for $20. The next thing I also sold on Marketplace was for $20, and it was a pair of Sperry quilted duck boots. I actually thought these were women's when I picked them up. I didn't even think to look at the size, but they were a kid's size 5. Which does also convert to like a women's 6.5. But these got like thousands of views. Like I think the last time it showed me it was like 2,600 views. So very popular, lots of interest. I just had them listed for 20 since they were kids, and that's what they sold for. And then the next was one that someone actually did send me. The next 2 people sent me offers through messages. And yesterday, early afternoon in the last couple of days, it was very slow, so I was taking pretty much any offer. So this one was a Harley Davidson Miami, Florida ride often baseball tee. They offered me 15. I had it listed for 20, so I went ahead and just lowered the price for them to purchase. And then I had a pair of Coven hiking outdoor trail shoes in a women's size 6. I just picked these up recently. I had them listed at 40. I lowered it to 36 because they were getting lots of views. A lady messaged me and said, are these the actual pictures? Like people do a lot when I use Photo Room. And I says, yes. She says, will you do 28? And I said, yeah. So I went ahead and lowered those to 28. So that is my sales. Oh, my hair. That's my sales on Marketplace. Pretty happy still with those overall. So let's move on to eBay next. February 5th, the first thing that sold on eBay was this Athleta maroon black stripe Polartec Power Stretch Warm leggings. All kinds of keywords, as if eBay is the place where you can use the most keyword in your title. Actually, I'm not sure compared to Marketplace, but I know compared to Poshmark and Mercari. So definitely put as many keywords in there as you can. These sold within, I think, a day for $26. The next thing I sold was an Eileen Fisher denim blue organic cotton hemp button front shirt. This sold within a week, I believe, and this sold for $40. I had a pair of North Face women's green Aphrodite 2.0 hiking trail outdoor pants. Ugh. And those sold very quickly for $25. They got lots of interest. North Face hiking pants do well for me, especially, at least for women. I never find them in men's, really. Next was a new Market & Spruce black white stripe open cardigan. This was in a size 2X. I had this for a couple of months, but I thought being new with tags and plus size, I would pick it up, and that sold for $20. And then I sold these Nike shorts, which I had picked up at a TJ Maxx yellow tag clearance sale for $6. They were the Nike Icon Clash seamless 8-inch bike shorts, and these sold for an offer of $24. The next was a J. Crew orange quilted down-filled excursion puffer vest. This sold very quickly within a day or two, I believe, for $25. And then I sold this new Eileen Fisher black Batu boat neck silk tunic top in a size medium. I had this listed for $100.88 and it sold for full price. So that was great. Full price sales are always amazing, especially when they're that high. Next was this vintage Woolrich pink wool heart print sweater. Perfect for Valentine's. I put that in the title, so I'm thinking that's probably why they bought it, because they bought it on February 6th. And that sold for $25. Are you guys doing anything for Valentine's? We never go out to dinner like on actual Valentine's Day because it's so crazy and it's not worth it to like wait in long lines, but we might go out Monday. Next was a Vince black cropped full zip hoodie. This was in a size medium, and this sold for my full asking price of $45.88. And then I sold these Lululemon women's blue in the flow navy crop leggings. I got these at a consignment store recently for $5, and I sold those for $30. And I sold this Tory Burch purse. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted about this last week when I found it, I believe on Wednesday or Tuesday. And it sold very quickly on eBay. It was the Ella nylon designer handbag. So I did put a poll on my eBay or my Instagram with videos and stuff, and there was a decent amount of people that thought it was fake, but I did my own research. It was real, and it was actually new without tags, is what I truly believe, because things were wrapped up in the inside. There was like no signs of wear. It folded up perfectly. So that sold for $120. So I was super happy for that nice quick sale. The next was this brand Aldo Martins. I've never heard of it. It was a long sleeve midi sweater dress. Actually, I think I could have sold it a little bit higher, but when I brought it home and I was taking pictures, there was like in the shoulder seam, it almost seemed like it was getting ready to get a hole. Like it wasn't yet, but it was very close. So I did list it lower, and someone offered me $25, so I went ahead and took that. And then I sold this Zaya Active gray short sleeve top. This brand has been doing well for me. It's a new like marketing, or not marketing. How do you say that? MLM. What's that stand for? My brain's not working. Whatever it is, it's kind of like a thing where you can do parties and sell stuff. It's been doing very well for me, and it sold quickly for $18. I think I had it listed for $22 and they offered me $18. Next was another full price sale. These were the Athleta pink Inclination Moto leggings. They were high-waisted, really nice pair of leggings in a size extra large, and they sold for my full asking price of $38.88. And then I sold these Fit Flop black super skate tassel slip-on shoes. These came in a thread up rescue shoebox, and these sold for $20. Next was a Cabby lightweight blue tanner linen trench coat. I had this for a couple of months, and it sold for $25. This was another full price sale within a day. This was a Lafayette 148. I just picked this up last Friday. It was a silk tunic, and it was in a size 2X. I found 3 Lafayette 148 pieces in a size 2X, which those do way better for me than a lot of the older stuff or even smaller sizes. So that sold very quickly for $50 from an offer. Next was a brand Monroe, which I haven't really heard of before, but when I felt it, it felt nice. It had some cashmere in it. I looked it up and it looked like it did pretty well, and that sold for $28. The next one was a kind of funny sale. It was just something random around my house. It was this science homeschool body for every kid. Just a little science experiments book that I had for my kids a while back. We never really used it. So I listed it for $9 and that's what it sold for. Next was a Vineyard Vines coral heathered quarter zip pullover sweater. I actually offered to give this to my brother. It was in a men's extra small and he said extra small just doesn't sell very well for me. And then I sold it for a couple of days for $30. So it is really interesting because seriously, like you can buy the same exact brands and things as other people do, and some things just sell better for other people. And so I was still willing to pick it up and I sold it very quickly. So I'm glad that I did. Next was a Soft Surroundings loungy softy tunic. That was what it was called. It was in a size small or medium gray, and I sold that for $21. And then I sold this Patagonia new Sunwash Maxi skirt. I got this at a TJ Maxx or Ross sale the last time they did a yellow tag clearance, so I think it was after the summer maybe. And I had two of them, so I had them for quite a while, but this one did sell for my full asking price of $50.88. Couple more here on eBay. Okay, I had this Athleta pink foothill tank top. It was in a size small, and that sold for $21.50. And then I sold these New Balance men's 608 V4 walking shoes. These were in a size 14, very good condition. Those sold for $30.88. And then the last thing I sold on eBay was this pair of Danner boots. These are a like outdoor hiking boots. They were green combat style lace up, and those sold for $60 from an offer that I sent to them. So on eBay, you can send out offers just like Poshmark. It's just called offers to watchers. And it doesn't give you notifications when someone watches an item, kind of like likes an item. So what I do is I usually just go into my app fairly often. I just see if there's any new watchers, and then I just go ahead and send them offers if there is. So let's look and see what sold on Mercari next. Like I said, I felt like my week was kind of slow in the middle, and then last night all of a sudden I started getting offers, and so hopefully that will stay through this weekend and I'll keep making good sales this weekend. But I'm going to have to be creative because my daughter is in a 3-day volleyball tournament, so I won't be there all day, but I'll be there all morning and probably early afternoon. And then I know I'm going to be really tired because the tournament starts at 8. It was like we always had to be there at 7, so it's like, ugh. Anyway, so I'm debating on possibly like bringing measurements and stuff, and when she's not playing, like when she has to ref, just going off to somewhere quiet and getting some listings done. But we'll see how I feel. Okay, here we go with Mercari. So the first sale was this Chaser gray brunch short sleeve t-shirt. I had an Instagram viewer that was possibly interested in this, but then she went ahead and passed. So I listed it and it sold for $20. Next was a Spider cable black cable knit zip up jacket. This had a good amount of interest on all of my platforms and it sold for $30. The next one was the Travis Matthew black striped golf polo. This brand does pretty well for me for men's, and that sold for $21. This was another sale that happened within an hour. It was a Torrid baby doll slip, like lingerie type thing. It was a really old tag Torrid, but the style of it I thought would still be popular, and it was in a size 4X, and that sold for $23. These next pair of shoes sold within a day. It was Ugg Cahola, I think is how you say it. Brown shearling clogs. I picked these up last Friday as well, and they sold for $35. These leggings also sold within a couple of hours. These were the Fabletics gray high-rise leggings. They were seamless, size medium, sold for $17. This sweater I just listed a couple of days ago. Madewell Pointel bubble sweater. It had balloon sleeves, size large, really cute. Sold for $24. And then this was a shirt that I just got in a men's ThredUp rescue box, which is funny because I never would pick this up. It only sold for $12. It was Ben Sherman, but I'm still glad that I listed it because all the little sales with the like lower end items in those boxes will add up to help pay back for it. So that was nice. Almost all of those were sales within hours or a day. So I'm really glad that stuff is selling so fast. I mean, that was all on Mercari. That was amazing. So let's go to Poshmark last. Poshmark is typically my main platform where I make the most sales, But every once in a while I make more on eBay, or sometimes I'll make more individual sales on Poshmark, but I'll make more money on eBay. So I'm glad that I cross-list everywhere. If you're not, just do it because it's so worth it. Okay, so the first thing was a can denim mini skirt. It was distressed, frayed in the bottom. So I will pick up can and jeans a lot lately. They sell for me around $20, $25. The skirt didn't get as much attention. Someone offered me $15, so I went ahead and took that. And then I had this Sinful brand. I think it was like Sinful by Affliction. It was a black long sleeve shirt, kind of had some bling on it. It was layered to look like a short sleeve t-shirt over a long sleeve. This got tons and tons of attention, but no good offers. I had it listed for $20. She offered me $15, so I took it. The next was a pair of Flying Monkey gray mid-rise distressed skinny jeans. These were in excellent condition, and these sold for $27. And then I sold this Anthropology. Okay, do you pronounce it hey or hi? If you know how, let me know below. It was a black vegan leather jacket, and that sold for $32. These were a pair of baby Vans. They were so cute, I couldn't leave them behind at the thrift store. They were the high top style and black, and they sold for $15. Next, I sold these Free People high-rise vintage straight jeans in a size 29, and they sold for $30. And then I sold these American Eagle dark wash shorts. They were the high-rise shorty style. No distressing or anything, but they were in a size 14. So smaller sizes, I feel like I like to get some that look distressed or maybe, I don't know, a little more interesting. But since these were in a plus size, I decided to pick them up and try them, and they sold for $18. And then I sold this new Vans striped short sleeve button down shirt. This was a men's item I found at the Salvation Army a few months back, and that sold for $21. I'm debating if I should get a drink because I can feel my throat's getting dry. I don't think I turned on my humidifier overnight. We'll see if I can last. This sold within an hour. This was an Intimately Free People Hangout Duster cardigan. Really long with these really long slits. I don't remember if I showed you the haul. I'm trying to think if I did a haul with them or what. But anyway, it was kind of hard to figure out what it was. But that sold for $22. Next was an Athleta blue fastest track t-shirt. It was short sleeve, ruched on the side, size extra large, and that sold for $27. And then this swimsuit I was actually ready to relist. I had it listed for quite a long time, and someone ended up coming in and offered me $50 for it. It was Magi, M-A-A-J-I. It was new with tags, and it was a leaf print reversible bikini, and so they offered me $50, so I was like, great. This sale was within seconds, like not even a minute. So I'm thinking I underpriced it. It was Trip NYC, which I picked up 2 times recently. And they were black jeans. They were not newer. Like I could tell they were older by the tag and stuff. They were a flare style with this like red lace corset looking detail on the back of the bottom of the legs. And I looked up comps, and comps were all over for this brand, even for a style similar to this, all over like 30 to 100 something. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm like, I'll just start them at 70 and see what happens. And somebody literally bought them like in seconds. And then right after that, people were commenting and messaging me, do you have any more of this brand? Like, and then just liking the item even after it sold. And I was like, crap, I think I undersold it. But you know what? I paid $5 for those and I sold them for $70 in like 30 seconds. So I'll take that and then I'll know for next time. But it is interesting because I do have my other pair listed. They seem to be a little bit of a newer style, and they're a high-rise skinny with grommets. So maybe the older stuff does better. I don't know. If you have any kind of like insight on that brand, let me know below if you sold anything and kind of like how much it goes for. Next was an Anthropology Akimi and Kin Petra mock neck tank top. I do believe this was new with tags, and that sold for $29. This next thing was also new with tags from a TJ Maxx sale a while back. It was a Vince little boy V-neck short sleeve t-shirt. That's the name of it. Kind of weird. Sold for $20. And then I sold this men's Prana green organic short sleeve button-up shirt for $15. I sold this men's standard James Purse red V-neck t-shirt. This had got returned back to me a while back on eBay, back when I accepted returns on there. I turned that off because that got annoying real quick. And that sold for $19. So I've watched people that said you will make more sales if you have on returns, but I was getting so many returns. It wasn't worth it for me. And I don't think I was making a significant amount with returns on compared to not accepting returns. So I don't like to deal with that stuff if I don't have to. Next was a pair of Haan suede ankle zip booties. These only sold for $20, but I think I've said before, Haan's just not selling for me as well as it used to. So I was happy to take that offer. This was a Lululemon orange tank top. It was the top speed style in a size 8, and that sold for $27. I made that sale using the closet clear out message by sending a little message, which I'm doing again today. So if you're not doing that, I think it's a great idea. You don't have to lower your prices, and you can just, sorry, I thought I heard my cat. Find out if the buyer actually wants to buy it before you put the price down. This next sale was also within a day. It was the Eddie Bauer brown quilted down filled puffer vest in a size large. That sold for $32. This was another funny sale from one of my men's Throw Up Rescue boxes. It was no brand. It was this orange shirt that said, "In Rust We Trust," and it had like a truck on it. It was new with tags, and someone offered me 10, so I went ahead and took that. And then I sold this Catherine's blue yellow lightweight open cardigan sweater. This was in a size 3X, and this sold for $19. This Free People top sold within an hour. It was a purple tassel oversized top. It actually could have been a dress, like a mini dress, but I'm not sure because the OB number was not bringing up a style name for me, and I couldn't find it on Google then, so I just listed it with my own pictures and descriptions, and that sold for $27. And then I sold these Free People Harper flare pull-on casual pants. Those sold for $20. These were a pair of Damscos. These got returned to me too on eBay a while back, but actually she said something weird, how one of them felt bigger than the other or something very odd, and they let her return them. But I relisted them on Poshmark, and they sold for $25. The next was a bundle. It was a pair of Converse black low-top sneakers. These were my son's old shoes, and a Harvard H&M pullover sweatshirt, I believe. Let me check. I'm just going by like the picture, and it shows a bundle of, nope, that wasn't what it was. The second item was American Eagle high-rise festival shorts. I think I sold that Harvard sweatshirt last week. Those both sold in a bundle for $38. So I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyway, that was a good little bundle sale. Next was a Bowden navy blue button hooded raincoat, and that sold for $28. This next item also sold within a couple of hours. It was a Lululemon white waterbound hoodie. I picked this up last Friday, listed it for $55, and I sold it for $48. Next was an Athleta blue shadow stripe racerback tank top. This was in a size large, and this sold for $19. These were a pair of Hoka 1-1 Clifton 6 running shoes. These were in a size 10.5. I bought these for myself. I wore them a couple times, and something about the arches was off for my feet. It was making them sore, so I just went ahead and sold them, and they sold for $35. This was another sale that happened within a day. It was an Everlane black anorak hooded mid-length jacket. I also picked this up last Friday, and that sold for $35. This was a pair of Nike Air Max Keto casual sneakers. Those sold for $25. These next two items were also some more Uggs that I picked up last Friday at Salvation Army. They only had them priced at like $2.99 or something crazy. So the first was the Ugg Croquette black slip-on shoes, and those sold for $32. And then there was another pair of the same style as those brown ones earlier, the Cahola. These ones were black, and these ones sold for $25. So really glad for these sales that I've been making like so quickly. Of course, I wish everything could sell like that. The next was a Champion purple pullover crew neck sweatshirt. It had Champion spelled out in the front. I'm not super picking this up a ton, but this was kind of when I first wanted to try it. Sat for a couple months, sold for $18. Next was the soft surroundings top. It was a tunic top with faux leather trim. This was the point of the time where, I think this was yesterday morning, but the last couple of days Poshmark was very, very slow for me. She offered me $10, and I just took it, because sometimes I just take low offers where I'm still making profit, even if it's just a little bit, just to try to get like something going. So whatever. Next was a pair of Free People high-rise pleated carrot jeans. Don't know why they were called carrot jeans. Very odd. Those were in a size 6 and those sold for $32. And then I sold this new Loft floral tank top. I'm really not picking up Loft hardly at all. I shouldn't say never, but for a while I was picking everything new with tags up and it sits so long for me. This one finally sold anyway for $17. And this was a nice full price sale last night when I was playing volleyball. It was a Nike Fly Knit lightweight running shoes and those sold for $40. So I'm in this volleyball league. Around here we have adult leagues and stuff. It's pretty popular in the Omaha area. And for a while we did a certain league where you have captains and you try out and you have this draft and all this thing. And I kind of like that, but then all the good players started leaving. I don't know, it was run crappy or something. And then so I wasn't playing anywhere. Then the virus came and then it was like leagues weren't running as normal. And some places you can play, but you have to wear a mask when you play. I'm like, screw that. I'm not wearing a mask when I'm running around playing a sport. That's absolutely crazy. And finally, this guy that I knew said he was running a men's league in Council Bluffs where we live. I was like, oh, perfect. And he's like, anybody can play. So I'm like, okay, I'll show up and I'll just get a bunch of guys that I know with my husband, and there'll probably be other girls there too. And it turns out I'm the only girl in the men's league, but that's okay. I am just the setter, so I usually set. So it's really fun. I'm glad that we joined and we're able to get out there. We don't have to wear masks at this place because our governor in Iowa is amazing. And so yeah, that's what I did last night. And I had a couple of great sales while we were playing, so that was good. Next was the Lululemon mapped out high-rise leggings. I had these listed for around $60 and she offered me $45. I think she started at $40. I counted at $50. She did $45. I was ready to like just get going with the sales. Hopefully good sales through this weekend. So I took that offer. And then the last, oh no, I have a couple more. Ted Baker blue button-down dress shirt. This was a men's. Ted Baker doesn't do well, or at least it's slow, my brother said, for him on eBay. And I thought I would try it, but it was still very slow for me as well. And someone offered me $9, so I took that. And then I sold these Free People mid-rise roller crop skinny jeans. These were in a size 30 and these sold for $21. That was an offer I sent them. And then the next was this Lafayette 148 dark wash high-rise straight leg jeans. These were in a women's size 14. I would have listed them higher, but they had this weird mark like right by the upper thigh that almost looked lighter than the rest of the jeans. And for some reason I did not notice that when I picked them up. So I listed them for $20 and someone bought them for $20. So that's fine. I paid $3.50 for them. So it's like I still made a profit and they sold like within a couple of days. So that is my sales on those 4 platforms. If you did stick around, it looks like it's almost at the half-hour mark. Please push the like button. That does help me out with my channel. I appreciate everyone who is supporting me with my small business and supporting my growing channel. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. I actually should be uploading my men's, nope, not my men's, my shoe thread up rescue box. I'll get that uploaded sometime this weekend. It was good. I got some good stuff in there. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button. That way you can know when I'm putting out new videos. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.